What is going on, everybody? My name is James Livingston. I am a trader, and today I'm bringing you guys, sorry about that. Today I'm bringing you guys a little bit more raw of a video, no cuts, no nothing in this, just pure rawness, giving you guys, the way it is. So basically, the one thing I just want to kind of preface this video with, and the thing that I've, been kind of dealing with lately is just not performing the way I should, to be completely honest. And I hold myself very accountable, as far as just my ability to trade. I do feel like I know what I'm doing. At the end of the day, I've made money trading. I've lost money trading, but I do feel like I know what I'm doing, and I understand the concepts. I understand proper sizing, risk management, finding the patterns, reversals, etc. And for the last couple of weeks, obviously I haven't posted in about a month or two, and it really comes down to myself. I've had a pretty rough patch myself. Lost my PA account, lost my funded account, gained back a funded account, lost that account. Had an account that I literally just had to make minimum trades on, for my Apex account, that I ended up losing. Literally all I had to do was just make a small $2 trade, $1 trade, whatever it was, just to clock a trading day. And at the end of the day, I failed. For some reason, I don't know what it is, I just feel like every day I seem to want to just make more. Every day has to be better than the last day. Basically every day has to be better than the last day in terms of the number. Like if I make 500 one day, I got to make 1,000 the next, 1,500 the next, 2,000. It's an endless cycle, because you can only, you can always make more gains, but at the end of the day, being able to call it quits and preserve those gains is what makes a trader successful, and what ultimately determines a successful trader. And I haven't been doing that. I've been failing at that. I've been just oversizing. For a while there, I was doing about 2 contracts per trade, which was working really well. I'm a scalper. That's just kind of my method, my strategy. Taking scalps off the 20 EMA. Very simple stuff. I mean, elementary stuff in terms of technical analysis, determining the trend, and then waiting for the appropriate entries, for that trend. And essentially just riding the trend. At the end of the day, that's what my strategy is. You go in with 2 contracts, you get a quick scalp. With futures, as you guys may or may not know, if you're into this, you can make a lot of money very quickly. It's super easy to make a couple $100 in a move. And I was kind of keeping myself reserved and making about $100 to $150 per trade. Once I saw that green clock 100, I would take my profits off the table. I know a lot of people would be like, that's not really managing your RR, your, ratio. It's not a 2 to 1, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care about that stuff, to be honest. At the end of the day, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make profit. If I see profit, I'm taking profit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And for a while there, I was doing really good at it. And then, I don't know what happens, if it's just the impatience of myself. I think that mostly it comes down to my impatience, and I would just, force trades. I'd be up $500-600 on a day, and then I would try to make more. I'd tell myself I'm done earlier, and then I'd come back and, blow it all and breach the account. Not just lose my gains, but actually breach the account, because, you make those trades and then you go right into revenge trading. It's just the emotional cycle of a trader. And, ultimately, what I want this video to signify for you guys is I want to, and it's also for me doing this, is speaking it out loud and making sure that I don't keep making these mistakes, because this is not how you become a trader. It's not how you become a profitable trader, and a consistently profitable trader. That's the key word, consistent. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I don't want to make $2,000 one week and then 7 weeks later then get my other $2,000. Like, I want consistency. I want to make money consistently. That's how you make this into a job. And I think I'm thinking too far into the future when I'm trading. I'm thinking, I'm not thinking about the now, and taking my time. When I hit those daily goals, $400 or $500, if it is, I should be stopping. You know, another thing, just being completely transparent, because this is just my way of getting this off my chest, holding myself accountable for this so that I don't continue to make these mistakes, because at the end of the day, you know, I want you guys who are following me to also understand that I do know what I'm talking about. It's just when it comes down to risk management and my position sizing, that's where I ultimately fail time and time again. And it hurts. Like, it's demoralizing. It makes you second guess if you're even good at what you're doing, if you even know what you're doing. And at the end of the day, like I said, I do know what I'm doing. I can't stop fucking up, for lack of better words. You know, I tried, I'm with Apex mainly, link down below if you guys want to help support me through this tough time. I do appreciate if anyone does use my link to sign up. Obviously, I get a little kickback from it. It definitely helps, you know, to have that, because it helps me, helps motivate me, knowing that I am making a little bit of money here and there. Especially when I'm failing like this. But anyways, I'm mainly with Apex, but I have been exploring other options as well, just because Apex is definitely the cheapest option out there. I can't knock them for that. They're the cheapest option. They're kind of the best bang for your buck, but the rules that they have sometimes are the part that bothers me and keeps me from continuing to go back to them. Meaning, you know, the payout schedule. You can get paid out twice monthly, which, you know, in theory sounds great. Bi-weekly payouts. You are capped at X amount for 3 months when you first start, but you know, ultimately they're lending you the capital at a very affordable price, to be able to make money on your own. The problem is you can't just withdraw whenever you want. You can't withdraw weekly. You barely can withdraw bi-weekly. Sometimes, you know, it's 2.5 actual days, 2.5 weeks, sorry, until you can actually get that payout, because there's certain payout windows, which, you know, I'm not knocking them for that. You know, it keeps things structured. It ultimately does make a trader more disciplined to have to wait. Problem is, for me, that wasn't helping. So what I did was, I had an account with TopStep. TopStep's a great company as well. Good rules with them. They do have a daily loss rule that actually stops you from trading for that day, but it doesn't breach the account, which I think is super, super, super cool. It's just they don't really run discounts. Their prices they're not bad. They're not too much. They're up there. Comparatively to Apex, which, you know, it makes me sound like I'm being a cheapskate, but I'm just weighing out options. TopStep does allow you to make weekly withdrawals. You just have to accumulate 5 days of $200 or more in the real account, which is very doable in futures. So you can theoretically make a payout every week. Now, the other company that I was looking at was Take Profit Trader, TPT. So they're actually like really good as well. The biggest thing with them is you have to have 5 minimum trading days before you get your pro account. Now, the cool thing with them, though, is you can make a withdrawal from day one. Let's just say, like, day one you get $1,000, you can pull that $1,000 out. Same thing, you know, with if you get $2,000, you know, you can pull all that $2,000 out. The other great thing about Take Profit Trader that I'm realizing is they actually allow you to reset your pro account. So, like, you don't have to go back through the evaluation. You can actually restart that pro account. Now, with that kind of a feature, because it is a luxury to have that, it is a hefty cost. Sometimes to reset that account, you're talking $600, almost $700. So it is a lot. It's a lot of money to restart it. But when you think of the positives of, yes, you have to pay that up front, but you could make that back in a day or two, and then, you know, pay yourself back for it. You know, that's a kind of a crappy way to look at it, but you have that option if you're able to. So I really like that, and I actually did end up getting my pro account with them. I made good profit. I was actually up. I made a nice $1,000 trade right out the gate. Made another nice $500 trade, and then I made another nice $500. So I'm up $2,000. So I could have went and withdrawn right away. I literally could have withdrawn right then and there, but I didn't. You know, I continued. The greed really sunk in, and for some reason I just kept trading until the point where I hit that daily loss limit for them, which instead of on TopStep where you just are done for the day, with Take Profit Trader, you are done. Like, that account is breached. So that really sucked, because I'm going to be honest, I didn't really know that. I should have looked more into the rules, but I didn't know that was going to be the case for TPT. So I do like their platform. I think they're a little on the pricey side, even more than Top Step. But, you know, for the luxury of being able to pull out payments right away, it almost kind of offsets it a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to hop on here and just be as transparent as I could with you guys. You know, I've been just in a rut, and it sucks that I go through this every couple months where I'm just doing really well, and then I just hit a brick wall almost of just making bad decisions. And, you know, it sucks because at the end of the day, like, I help people in our Discord, Alpha Stocks Lab. I help people out all the time with technical analysis. Like I said, from a technical standpoint, I know what I'm talking about. I just, for some reason, from an emotional and position sizing, risk management standpoint, I have my faults. You know, I'm human at the end of the day. The emotions take over, and it sucks. So this video is just to hold myself accountable, and I hope that this helps some of you guys. If you're in the same position right now, realize that you're not alone. This isn't easy. You know, trading is not easy. If it were easy, everybody would do it, and everybody would be successful in it. But there's a reason why there's such a high fail rate. It's because of, honestly, over everything else, the emotional end of it is the toughest part for everybody to master, and even the best have their days. So yeah, like I said, just a video here. I wanted to really just be raw with you guys. For those of you guys that watched till the very end here, I do appreciate it, honestly, to just listen to me ranting, basically. So I do appreciate that a lot. And if you're in the same boat, you know, like I said, you know, feel free, message in the comments, you know, comment down below, let me know your situation, or if you have anything that you do to help yourself get out of the situation and help yourself manage it better. You know, when you hit profit on the day, what do you do? You know, what's your golden rule, etc. You know, let me know, because I would really like to just get some pointers. You know, I'm still learning that aspect of it, and every day is a learning experience for me. So I'd really appreciate it if some of you guys would comment down below. And obviously, if you're in the Discord, you know, I appreciate you. I haven't forgotten about you guys. I just need to take a little bit of some time to myself to get things figured out before I come back and, you know, try and teach you guys. So yeah, and obviously, if you guys are in the Discord, definitely feel free to join. This isn't like a plug or anything to get your money or something like that. If you guys don't want to join, don't join. But honestly, we've got a great group of people in there, including myself, a couple other analysts, you know, throwing plays out every single day, absolute bangers day by day. So, you know, and we have a whole bunch of resources when it comes to futures trading. I am also getting a little bit more involved with Forex. But I think that this video is also, you know, kind of my, I wouldn't say end to stock trading, but I just don't think that stock trading is for me in terms of like the actual stocks and options. I like it and I understand it, but it's just, I feel like I just cannot get it to stick. I just make too many mistakes with it that I think I'm just going to stick to futures and Forex, which, you know, arguably I'm making the same mistakes, but it's a little bit easier for me to manage for some reason when it's not my own money and it's a prop firm's money. So, you know, it's psychological at the end of the day. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Those of you that did make it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind just leaving a like, you know, commenting down below, just give me some pointers, some words of wisdom, advice. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you know you appreciate the rawness, because this is I'm really making myself vulnerable here. You know, I really appreciate it if you subscribed and, you know, just follow along the journey. Things are gonna get better. We're gonna all grow together. I'm gonna bring you guys some more educational content. Just get my head back on right. So, thanks again, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.